Okay, how about now? Is my mic working now? All right. Welcome to the Franchise Time Machine. I had to reboot my computer, and when I do, I sometimes have to reset the microphone too. Thank you for the scritches for Crouton Channel Point Redemption Speckle. They have been delivered. I was apparently on mute when they were delivered, but they were delivered. Actually, it was not on mute. It was that the microphone wasn't selected. That's what happens when I reboot. But the net result is still the same, that you cannot hear me. All right, so tonight we have 2 rosters to build for PTMS. I'm going to save the drafts for tomorrow because we get some new card drops tomorrow. So I'm hoping that by tomorrow night we'll have some chance of maybe getting those new cards in the draft, which would be fun. So 2 rosters tonight, 3 drafts tomorrow. And let's go ahead and start taking a look at the rules here. Pretty excited that Ezra Denny's going to be in this too. A lot of fun having more affiliates in this. All right, so it's modern era. It looks like, right? Modern era. Turn is played with default. Yeah, default is 2010. Modern era strategy and settings. And the stadium is very moderate, so I'm just going to draft it straightforward, or not. Oh wait, this is the perfect draft. Let me get out of this before I start it by mistake. All right, it's not that one. Where I thought this one qualified. I guess it didn't. All right. Let me go figure out which accounts qualified. So this is how we can tell. Let's see. Let me get this on screen. Okay, so we go to the competitive standings page. This is where you can see where you are for PTCS. Now, most of us use the tournament rankings within OOTP, or right within the game. So we usually look at this, the tournament ranking screen. Right, so we'll do this for like PTCS. And we'll look at the period. Or let's look at Draft Weekly, because I'll probably be... There's a chance I'll be on the front screen. Right, for period 11, this is how we usually do it. And there we are at number 15 and at number 18, right? But for PTMS, you have to come here to the competitive standing screen. And we have to go over to PTMS number 11. Sorry, PTMS number 4. Crouton is growling. I don't know what's up with Crouton right now. Alright, so let's slide over here, because PTWC is here too. Okay. The top part is the tournament play. The bottom part is the draft. And tonight we're doing roster construction, so we're in the tournament section up here. And I thought it was this Georgia Tech on my mind team, but I guess it's not. Let me resize this so it matches the size of the screen. There we go. Okay. So now when I scroll, it'll scroll with me. All right, so there's AW at number 10. Let's see. There's Spore at number 17. There's Clay Dog at number 21. Max LP 80 at 22. Oh, it is Georgia Tech in my mind. Why am I not seeing it? All right, number 66, and then I think the other one is my main account, but let's keep looking. Yeah, okay. So it's my main account and Georgia Tech on my mind. So I thought that's what we were in. Let's go back and double check. Oh no, we're not. We're sorry, we're in the wrong account. My mistake. My mistake. That one's in draft. The Georgia Tech team is also in the draft. And we snuck a third team into draft. So we've got 2 rosters and 3 drafts to do. There we go. PTMS tournament number 4. Oh, the run environment probably is the same. It'll probably be modern. Oh, Kitty Poo Poo, bummer, man. All right, 11 card variant limit. What is the run environment? Frankly, Kitty Poo Poo, I was surprised to make it in for anything but draft. So this was a bonus. This is a very surprising result for me. Okay, default strategy and settings. So that's current era. And the ballpark is very moderate. So a slight bump to average in home runs, but not anything really meaningful there. Ezra Denny, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We are doing what Ezra Denny should be doing soon, which is building our PTMS rosters. I was hopeful to make it in for draft, which I did. I was not expecting to make it in for traditional. And so look, I'm thrilled. But let's be clear. This account got in by playing iron tournaments. The other one that got in qualified by playing silver tournaments. And this is a high diamond or lower tournament. So, the good thing is for the iron team, we'll have the cap cards boosted and everything. But we don't have any of the high end cards that we might need. So we're either gonna have to buy those. Maybe we'll rip some packs. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll have some diamond packs we can open. I was expecting it for draft. I was not expecting it for traditional. Because part of the challenge with and so you kind of know this from playing live tournaments to qualify.
I play iron to qualify for iron and bronze. And so if it's a bronze heavy tournament, it's hard to get very far. I play silver. For silver gold, I'm always at a big disadvantage. Um, and so I've played the season, hoping to get into PTCS. That's my big goal. Is hoping to get into PTCS. I didn't think I had enough deep runs in PTCS to qualify for PTMS. On the draft side, though, it's a different story. Like I've been drafting very well this cycle in PT26, and so I was hoping to get 2 entries into PTMS. I got a third, which is unexpected, but I've had some good runs on the draft side in PTCS, so that's why I was hoping to get 2 entries into draft. But I was not expecting these traditional entries for sure. Oh yeah, is that the what is his name? I just got him in a draft, so I know who you're talking about.
So let's do this. We might as well open these diamond packs and see if we get anything that we can play. We've got 2 historicals and 1 regular diamond, so maybe we'll get lucky and get a playable card. Todd Van Poppel, not so great, not terrible. I doubt he'll play in this tournament. It's kind of an older card at this point. Jimmy Sheckard, I'm guessing also probably not. And we got 1 regular diamond card. Let's see what we get here. Okay, it's a live dupe, so it's not going to help us at all. And it crashed. This crash from the card screen has been going on for like several revisions of the game. It's a little disappointing that it hasn't been. It was resolved for a while, it seemed like. Um, and the problem is you have to go to Task Manager to close out of it, which is really annoying. Alright, so let me. Yeah, it crashes less often, but I feel like it crashes in bursts. Like it won't crash for a long time, and then it'll start crashing regularly for a while. And then I don't know whether they fix something in the back end and it's a little more stable for a while. But right now it's in one of those periods where it's crashing a lot mainly from the card ripping screen. But yeah, it is more stable than it has been in the past. Okay, let's go back into this. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Oh, how tight is the cap? It's a 2100 cap, 80 average going up to low diamond. Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna be we're not gonna be playing many high cap cards anyway, so we'll see what happens here. All right, let's see what we got. It is a modern runner farm, so I'm going to focus a little more on power, uh, power contact, and a little less on BABIP. And on the pitching staffs, we'll be looking mostly at HRA and stuff. Stuff is more of a floor. I think below a certain stuff, the cards become less useful. But so but I don't think it's necessary to have super high stuff either.
Let me do this real quick. Let me go ahead and ban this person. Okay.
So, we got 10 clubhouse stars for low iron, daily low iron. That's cool. All right, so let's do the position view. We'll build from the middle. We'll look for our catchers. I've been prioritizing arm. Very not suspicious username at all, right? We'll turn duplicates off. I like to hide active cards because I don't want my view to be clogged by cards I've already selected. I kind of do like the O'Farrell card, but I don't like its lack of power. But it is a relatively cheap card, cap-wise. The floor is all the way down to iron, right? Let me double check that. Oh, no, it's the high silver. Okay, so that's a 2-point card. Okay, I maybe will take... Oh, so this team is screwed. I thought it was going to go down to iron, so some of the iron cards will play. This team is going to have no cap cards. It's going to have no variants that are going to play. This is going to be a 0 variant team. The silver team will have a chance, I think. But this is, this is going to be not great. All right, let me see what catchers are on the market here. So it's 75 to 94, right? I don't think there are any... there are no year restrictions, right? Yeah, I don't see any year restrictions. I don't see any year restrictions. I do like this Javi Lopez card from Perfect Drafts. Yeah, Clay Dog. I think that's partly because I'm always kind of coming from a position of not having the cards, right? Like when I'm iron, I'm in iron bronze, so I have to look for value, I think. I think if I were like, I think next cycle I'm going to try to, if they keep the same categories, I'm going to only have iron bronze teams. I'm not going to have an iron team and a bronze team. And so that way, when it comes to this, then I can start building rosters more the way you're talking about, where I look at the overall pool first. And part of it too is like something like this. Like I don't know who the must-haves are. Like I know a lot of the cards from Perfect Drafts, but I don't actually know who the must-haves are. Oh, Speckle, you're fine. You're fine. I know you're busy. I don't know if you're still fishing, but I know you're busy. See, like if I already had these cards, I could just put them in easily and like see if they fit or not, and that would be the preferred way. Right? I don't want to blow 17K on a card and then not end up using it. But I do like this card. It plays both ways, which is important for cap. Playdog, what do you think? If I bought this Javi Lopez, would it play? There are a lot of diamond catchers I like, but not necessarily in this format. Like there are a lot of I like the Rutschman and the Kirk that have more of like the contact eye profile. Okay, if I think I might use this, I better buy it now because this is a relatively cheap one. So I'm gonna grab this. I like that it plays both ways. I'm gonna take a flyer on it and hope it works. It was way under L10, so I think it's fine for now. We'll just go ahead and grab that. Okay, so then let's go back to see what we have for middle infielders. I do like this. Is this a PTCS or PTMS? This the Dick Bartell card. That's only 4 cap points too. Oh yeah, this Roy Smalley is pretty nice. That's 13 cap points. Let's see if we can make that work. Because I do like that it has some power, but can still play the field. Mining and fishing. I feel like all you have to do is some gardening and you have like the triple crown. Okay, who's going to be our second baseman? All right, we have to look at the shop again. Second base. Now here I won't necessarily be looking for... Oh, the Royce Lewis I like a lot. I play this card in silver a lot. Okay, let's get one of the... Whoa, 1800. Alright. We've got a couple days. Let's see if we can get one for closer to L10. Because I do like that card. Soriano doesn't have enough glove, and I think the lack of eye might be a problem. It is free though. Let's look at contact here. There's usually a little more contact at second base than power. Yeah, look at all these contact hitters. The terrain card I do like is... I'm picking all silver cards because that's what I know. Oh yeah, let's look at the clubhouse. That's a good idea. There's the Herman. Del Pratt. think for second base it's a little, but let's check out shortstops. See what they have for shortstop. Oh, I like this Aiden Miller a lot. I've been grabbing him in perfect drafts. Although, it looks a little underpowered for being almost top cap. You're going to use him for second. Oh, that's a good idea. At second base, that's a really good idea. There, it feels less, I think, relative to the options at second base, because I'm not really seeing. I feel like it might be worth it there. All right, I'm going to hold off on filling that second base spot, knowing that we have this Aiden Miller in the clubhouse shop. I do like that card a lot. All right, let's go back and find our center fielder. Oh, the Silver Ricky. That's an interesting option. That's 1 point. I'm going to have like 50 points left at the end. Yeah, I'm not going to do the variant though, because the amount of boosters I'd have to use to boost it, and I'm never going to use it again. I just want to not Gym Unknown this tournament. I'm not really going to put a bunch of resources towards it. Even if Ricky doesn't start, he'll back up somewhere for 1 point. I'm kind of thinking the Gold Griffey. I think it's a good balance between like points and cap points and card. I kind of like this. So we'll go Griffey Jr. Yeah, but I was just thinking I would spend all these points on just like cranking up my tournament teams. Because there's a bunch of variants I don't have yet that I can go crazy buying up variants and boosting them. But yeah, let me see how many cap points I have at the end. If I don't have any variants, maybe I'll go in and get that one. Yeah, you're right. It is close to the cycle. End of the cycle. Although I don't think any of my teams are going to qualify for traditional PTWC. Oh no, wait. PTWC is the one where I have to do rosters, don't I? There's only one category of PTWC. You've been spending. Yeah, I've noticed that like a lot of the variant auctions either go for nothing or for a ton. All right, let's see. Yeah, maybe anytime we have a clubhouse card we can get for this, maybe we'll just go variant and boost it. Okay, I think we're good there. Now let's get the bats. I'm gonna go simplified because it's a modern era, so I don't have to worry about the BABIP contact difference. And I'm gonna focus on power. Power contact will be my favorite. Power eye will be second best. Oh, I kind of like Chili Davis VR for 9 cap points. Let's see how Chili fits in there. Oh yeah, this Brandon Moss I like at first base. Go ahead. My silver team has one of these. Gonna get that. I can't tell yet if 14 points is going to be a lot or not. Yeah, you're right, Claydog. He might end up being a DH, which he might be a little underpowered for that. I do like the Buhner in silver a lot. I don't know, I'm wondering if I should be going diamonds and silvers and not be messing around with the golds. It's kind of hard to tell until I start putting a roster together. But that's the thing of not having the cards. All right, so let's do this. Let's build with what I have, which is, well, I don't even have the silvers. Let's just start building it and see what it looks like cap wise, and then we'll see where we can upgrade. So with what I have, I don't think I want to use a diamond unless I can play both ways. So James Wood seems expensive for what he is, but he would play both ways. So let me go ahead and add him for now. Let's see who else. I do like this Posada bat a lot, but I don't think he's got anywhere to play him. I think I like Javi Lopez better for a lot fewer cap points, so I think we're okay with that. Okay. Moss versus righties. Smalley both ways. Chili Davis DH. Ken Griffey Jr. center field. Both ways. Ricky and left. James Wood. Alright, who's the biggest bat I have versus lefties? Abreu. Oh, Conine's great for lefties, but I'm not gonna use a diamond for a one-way player. Maybe Canseco for 6 points. And then let's check the card shop. Power versus lefties. Oh, I do like this Bob Robertson card in tournaments. Oh, the Nelson Cruz. Alright, we might be able to find a spot for Nelson Cruz for 7 points. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Canseco card. And we'll use Nelson Cruz. And then he can also back up corner outfield, VL and VR. He's not terrible in the field. All right. Who's our third baseman going to be? I like this Rich Aurelia card a lot. It's pretty spendy. 21K. Might come back to it if we don't find anything I like better. Josh Donaldson crushes lefties. Dick Allen. I would want him to be better both ways for 17 cap points. All right, I think I like the Aurelia card. Let's see if I can get this for 21K. Did that work? Okay, I did get it. Okay. Hey, Tiny Jane Doe. Hey, Jane. How are you? We have our own Jane in the stream, but I don't think she's here right now. This Jane comes from Ophi's community. Thank you for stopping by. We're building a roster for this big championship tournament we're having this weekend. Okay, I just realized I don't have a lefty, a first baseman VL. I like this Luke Voigt bat a ton, but his fielding is ridiculously bad. Yeah, when Opie says Jane, I always wonder if Smiley Face Jane is in the chat. I do that too. All right, I wouldn't. Okay, do I like Luke Voigt better than Nelson Cruz at DH? I might. No, that's a pretty good VL bat. I might eat the defense though and start him at first. He's only 6 cap points. That seems like a good deal. All right, let's see if I can fit him in here. I mean, I know I can fit him in the lineup. I just don't know if. All right, and then third base. Who's my third baseman? Yeah, if I had a boosted Abreu, I would be totally fine playing him at first. I think that's a good card. Yeah, I think that's a really good card. You wish you had the time to sit down and learn how to do this? Do you like numbers and stats and optimization? All these lineups are just an exercise in optimization. The Bob Horner I don't hate here for well, he's a little pricey cap wise. You do? This might be the game for you, especially if you know baseball. If you don't know baseball, then you'd be learning several things at once, which would be tough. The Frank Robinson. Why did I not see that? Let's see. Do I have it? Wait a second. Dave Kingman plays third base. Oh yeah, the rest of his card is ridiculously bad. Oh, it's a clubhouse card. Okay, let me take a look. Let me take a look. Oh, wait a second. I don't have Aiden Miller yet. Oh, for first base. Holy cow. Holy cow. I don't know if I could go max. I don't know if I could go max cap though for a VL card. I just don't know if it's gonna play a lot, and I'd be using up a max cap space. That is a crazy card versus lefties though. That's insane. Holy cow! For a low diamond, that's crazy good. You have general knowledge of the rules because your dad is the sports fan. Yeah. Yeah, and also it's a fun way to learn the game if you're interested in learning about the game. But if you like statistics and modeling and optimization, this is a super fun game. In fact, it might help you because when I first started playing, I had the hardest time benching like a card with the name of a player I know was a really good player, and replacing him with a better card, but that had the name of a worse player, and I'd be like, how can I bench Hank Aaron for I don't want to diss anybody, but like I'll pick one from the screen. How can I bench? How can I bench? How can I bench Hank Aaron for Dante Bichette? But if the Bichette card is better, you have to do it. I just had a hard time doing that. But you won't have that problem because you won't have all the baggage that comes with the player names. So yeah, when people start playing, one of the first things I tell them is like you have to separate the name from the card, the player from the card. It's just you have to think of it as a card. Does Aiden Miller play third base? If Aiden Miller plays third base, then or Aiden Miller could play second and Rich Aurelia can play third base. Although I like Aurelia's turn double play better. Let's look at Aiden Miller again in the clubhouse shop. He does play third. His infield arm. Okay, he's got a very similar profile to Aurelia, so I'm going to end up having two second basemen. But I like his hitting card. Ronce is also very splitty, if I recall correctly. Yeah, he's very splitty. Seager is too weak. Hollins is splitty, but he's cheap. Oh man, can I fit this Carlos Royer card in my rotation? I like this card a lot. Well, actually, you know what? There are now that I look at it, there are better low diamonds. There are. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I need to find a third baseman. How about Matt Chapman? No, the rest of his card's pretty bad. Jim Hickman. Hmm. I'm a little intrigued by the Hickman. It is 10 points though. It seems pricey for this bat. Donaldson's cheaper, but he's also VL. I think it's Aiden Miller, and then we'll see what happens here. I might end up starting 2 second basemen, one at second and one at third, but okay. Let me see what the rest of the lineup ends up looking like. Who did I have? I don't think I had anyone good at third. Oh, Sheckard plays third? I didn't even notice that. That's funny. um, actually, the Chase Headley's not bad. I like the... Actually, I might use this Headley card. It's a lot of cap points though. He'll be my first cut if I'm too far over the cap. Oh, yeah, I'm already at 41 points left and I don't have pitchers yet. Okay, let's build the pitching staff. All right, I've got a starting lineup and a backup catcher. Let's see what our starting rotation would look like. I like the Oswalt, but it's probably too many cap points. I like the Chandler, but his stuff might be a little low. I like Jonah Tong, so let's do Jonah Tong. I like Cueto. I can already tell I'm gonna be too many cap points. I'm gonna be way over. It's gonna be way too many cap points. Focusing on home run suppression because of the era. I don't know if I can afford a 3-point card for the bullpen, but this Tommy John card would be really nice. In the pen. Oh, I like the Earl Hamilton a lot. Okay, maybe I'll build. Okay, maybe I'm going to do this. I normally I go a right-handed rotation. Maybe I'll go a lefty rotation. I have all these lefties that I like. Let me see what that would look like if I were to do that. Oh, wait, I don't want power. I want HRA. I was like, why is Don Drysdale up there? Okay, so Cueto's gone. I like Ernie Shore. Oh, actually, if I want to go lefty, I could go Overmeyer. I've got the Nepper already. Okay, this might be interesting. Let's go lefty. Let's go lefty rotation. Let's go lefty rotation. We'll put Nepper in there. Okay, this could be fun. Let's see. We'll figure out the order later, but we'll go Hamilton, John, Nepper, Overmeyer. Oh, any of these guys lefties? Righty, 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 righty. Oh, Edsel Walker's a lefty. Pretty sure Edsel Walker's a lefty. Ooh, wait. Bystrom's a righty, right? I like his card a lot too. Now I'm going back and forth. Should it be a righty rotation or a lefty rotation? What I'm hoping is the lefty rotation will be different enough that it might, cause some trouble in the tournament. Okay, let's see what this looks like. How are we on the cap? Okay, we're 7 points over, but we have some diamond cards we can cut. Edsel Walker becomes the. Oh, we won't have an 89 Jonah Tong. So that solves some cap problems there. I like Bystrom for 3 points in the bullpen. I think that's a decent use of points. Because his card is really good. Okay, these are minimum cap pitchers. Curette for free. I like that. Bob Turley is an option. All right, who do I not have? Let's go low cap. HRA versus lefties. Let me find some lefties here. Earl Hamilton I already have in the rotation. Oh, Chris Short for 1 point. That's a good idea. Works a righty. But he's free. I like that. Okay. Yeah, let's see. It's modern era, so we'll go 7-man bullpen. I'd like to get 2 or 3 lefties in there. Hamilton's already in. Clyde, Roth. Catteray. We just added Short. Oh, where's Chris Short? Why isn't he in there? Oh, he is. He's my one lefty. Okay. Chris Short is in there. Cole Reagans doesn't have enough of other stuff. That's all. Are there just not a lot of good lefties? Home run suppressing lefties? Oh, okay, what if I go to relievers? Let's look at some pure relievers. Hey, Vic, what's going on? Are you in PTMS? I kind of like this Reardon card for free for 0 cap points. All right, let's grab one of these. That might be good. Still looking for some. I'm still looking for a lefty though. All right, I might have to. I might have to boost the budget for a lefty. Oh, this Franco card is decent. Yeah. Oh, it's expensive, huh? 2,200. I don't have. How many points is Kuzman though? I don't have him on this account. I don't think. Oh, he's free. Oh yeah, this is great. Yeah, this is great. I wonder why he wasn't showing up when. Oh, you know what? I bet there's no sell orders. That's why he wasn't showing up. Oh yeah, there's Mike Moore. There's Kuzman. Okay. Thank you, Smiley Face Jane. You saved me from missing that. I probably would have figured out when I got to the silver team and I noticed Kuzma was eligible, but yeah. I also like the Teddy Higuera card quite a bit. Less for this run environment though. Less for this run environment. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to set this bullpen up? Sure, Franco. With Reardon closing. Kuzman set up short middle relief. Bystrom set up Rourke middle relief. All right, now where does that leave us cap wise? Ooh, we still have 4 points? What? I thought we were going to be over. Ooh. All right. All right, we still need a bench. We still need a bench. We have 2 bench players and 4 points left. What does our depth chart look like? We have no backup at second base. Both ways. So we basically need a couple of infielders. and we have 4 points. Okendo is not going to be eligible because he's low silver. Yeah, Josh Harrison. Yeah, I think I have both of them. Let's do. We have 4 points. Yeah, Woody Held is 1 point. Do I not have Harrison? Is that why he's not showing up? See, they definitely need to be able to play second base, so we'll do that. Oh, I do love the Dozier card. Who do I have at second base? I forgot about the Dozier card. I like it a lot. I've got Aurelia at second base. I do like this Dozier card a lot. That would free up some points. Speckle, thank you for the scritches for Crouton. Scritches have been delivered. Yeah, there's not a lot of power here for the cap I'm looking at. Dozier for Aurelia would free up 7 points. I don't know if that's worth it though. The Aurelia bat is pretty good, but this. I like the contact power combo from Aurelia. I don't know that I like it 7 points worth though. Woody Held would eat up all my points left. Yeah, do you know you're right. Aurelia is much better defense too. I did undersell that fact. That's true. Why is Harrison not showing up? Oh, he's free. Okay, so we'll go Harrison. We'll go Harrison, and then that lets us go. That lets us go for the full 79 for Woody Held. Oh, Woody Held's only 1 point. Oh. I could just wait to see if I get this Royce Lewis, or I could just overpay crazily for it. I mean, it's a small perfect point amount, but it is like, what, 4x L10? Do I like no, I don't like the McAuliffe. No, it's too splitty. With the Jeff Kent. No, the defense is bad. Yeah, that's true. There was only 1 month left. Okay, let's go ahead and just get the Royce Lewis. Okay. All right, so I think I like. Let's see what the depth chart looks like now. Actually, Lewis might start one of the ways. Let's see if Lewis starts. No, but I think he's a solid backup. Yeah. Okay. I think this is my team. I like it. We're going left-handed rotation. Oh, I didn't put these pitchers in order though. Um, Probably Hamilton, Walker, Nepper, Tommy John, Overmeyer. Okay. I like that. Oh, I have to put them into a batting order. We'll have Ricky lead off both ways. Yeah, we've managed to stack a lot of power into this lineup. We'll have James Wood batting third. Moss will hit cleanup. Who's going to hit second? Actually, Chase Headley just slotted in there. He might, yeah, he's actually pretty good there. I like that. Chili Davis fifth, maybe. Then Javi, then Griffey. Oh, really? Then Smalley. Okay, I think that's good VR. Then VL. I think Headley's still second. Voigt cleanup I like. Cruz fifth. Who's my 3-hole hitter? VL. I think it's still Wood. He's pretty good versus both. Yeah, I think this is my line of VL. And then we'll give Ricky the green light. And then I think that's it. I think just Ricky's going to run. We'll do the standard DH strategy. Bullpen set. Okay, and then I'm going to screenshot this in case we want to use some of these ideas for the other roster. Okay, that was actually a fun build. I didn't mind that at all. I thought that was a fun one.
All right, let's do a wheel spin. We'll give away some packs here, and then we'll do another roster build. And then, depending on what the time is, maybe we'll do a couple of drafts at the end. If people are still interested, not the we'll do the PTMS drafts tomorrow, but I know you did Clay Dog. When I hear it twice, I feel like when I hear it twice from the two of you, it hits a little different. It's like, okay, got it. All right, let's do. Let me get a form I can copy. All right, I'll copy this one. What episode is this? Episode 586. Well, now I've heard it from 3 people. Three very good perfect team players. This is PTMS roster builds. All the stuff for the title stuff is to help me keep it straight, so that when I go to send them in to Nicolino, I know which ones I have to do and which ones I've already done. Do an 1833 standard pack opening. I opened a bunch of packs today, actually. I was chasing those LEs. I Oh, Slyface Jane, Claydog, you would have been so proud of me. So watching laptop. Well, let me get the form up first. Okay, there's the form. Good luck, everybody. Okay, so before I do the BRB and the ad break, I will tell you this anecdote. So I was watching Lap Stream, and he was showing all the LEs that are in the packable LE stream, and there were some irons and bronzes that looked good that I wanted for my teams. And so I started ripping packs, and then like people in the chat were pulling a lot of the LEs. So I opened another account on my OOTP Go, and I'm ripping packs with both hands. So I ripped a ton of packs. Well, I don't know how many I actually ended up ripping, but I ripped a bunch of packs. I did get I got the Mercedes on both Iron accounts. I got the who are the LEs? Let me see who the LEs were. I'm forgetting already. Oh, they're already gone. Oh, I got a Lacoste. I got a Mercedes on both Iron accounts. Um, what else? I got another one. What was it? Oh, the Boyd was from today, I think. I got the Boyd. Um, there was one other one, I think, on my other account. Which one was it? Oh, the Jerry Brown. I got Jerry Brown on both accounts. So I got some of them. If I do that endlessly for the rest of the year, I might only have a couple thousand left. I was reminded how last year in PT25, I was gonna do what was it? It was like a 250th stream or something. I was gonna do like a like a milestone stream, and I was gonna just do pack rips all day. I was gonna do like 12 hours of pack rips. But then I was reminded that I ended up just like having more and more people play community games during the stream that I ended up not ripping any packs. So yeah, so that happened. All right, so the pack giveaway form is in. I am allowed to rip packs off stream. That is true. That is true. All right, so let me run ads. I'm gonna refill my water and stuff, and when I come back, we will do the first wheel spin. All right, good luck, everybody. All right, looks like we're back. Got some good participation in the pack giveaway. Thank you for that, everybody. Does anyone else want to get in on this? You know, I was about to say, we haven't seen Lisa Loves Biology tonight. I hope she's not having a tough day. You know, being a caregiver to her father-in-law. But she's in the pack giveaway, so she is lurking. So that's good. Hopefully that means it wasn't such a bad day. Yeah, IJ Crichton said you could also buy 157 50-pack bundles. I did joke in lap stream that that I said, oops, I bought 19 Aaron Judges by mistake. And he took it seriously for a second, but I was like, no, I'm just kidding. He was like, oh no. I was like, no, it's okay. I was just kidding. Oh, Lisa Lesbaji been at the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything is as okay as it can be under the circumstances. I don't know if that's a frequent occurrence in your caregiving situation, but yeah, I mean, like, I know I had mentioned, like, we had our own hospice situation. And that relative had said well in advance that they never wanted to go to the hospital. They did not want to spend time at the hospital or pass away at the hospital. So, and so that's why it was straight to home hospice. Thank you, Speckle, for the scritches for Crouton. Crouton sleeping through those scritches. All right, so I'm not hearing anyone asking me to keep it open, so I'm going to go ahead and close the form. Oh my goodness, Smiley Face Jane has another name for our roster. That's a good one. That is a really good one. I like it a lot. Alright, you'll see it when I put it into the wheel. Let's get the wheel up. Actually, let me delete the names first, because when I've left the names in, people have thought, oh, I'm not in this. Well, so, IJ Crichton, you're just looking at one account. I have a bunch of accounts that have almost as many packs. It's a little ridiculous. It is a little ridiculous. Alright, here's the wheel. Let me go ahead and put the names into it. We have 6 entries tonight. Good luck, everybody. Kitty Poo, you're such a good drafts player. I assume you're in PTMS draft. Are you also in the traditional side at all? Alright, 6 players. 1, 2, 3. That looks pretty good. 6 players, so 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. None? But you're in the draft, right? I assume you're in the draft. Oh, you're not? Oh, that's amazing because... Oh, what about PTWC? Because so much of PTWC points are daily draft. You're so high in daily draft, you got to be in PTWC, right? When Claydog showed me the point breakdown, I was shocked at how many... Yeah, because so much of PTWC points are from daily draft. Okay, let's see. Where are some chunks of players here? We've just got some pairs of folks. We got a couple of Clay Dogs here. We got a couple IJ Crichtons here. We got a couple of Sue Birdie Cree. So good. So if you haven't been here for it, I wanted to build a roster of players with female athlete names and Major League Baseball names kind of combined. And I think it started when Smiley Face Jane entered a pack giveaway as Satchel Paige Beckers, which is amazing. Yes, Lisa, sorry. The pop ups anyone can enter. They're entry fee tournaments, so they usually cost 2,000 perfect points. But anyone can enter those, and it's the same format as PTMS, but instead of the PTMS cards as prizes, it has pop up prizes. Wow, Kitty Poo Poo 20th in PTWC stand. That's awesome. All right, let's do the spin. Good luck, everybody. Oh my goodness. It's Lisa Loves Biology. Congratulations. All right, let me go ahead and add that. I'm going to send this batch of pack giveaways to Nicolino on Monday. So by middle of next week, you should have your packs for this. Hey, Lisa also won Bagels. Bagels and Schmear, the EVC and NYC tournament. That's awesome. Congratulations. Double winner today for Lisa Loves Biology. All right, we'll do another wheel spin probably after the next roster build. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, we're not going to Jim Unknown it. I think we have a fighting chance, especially if we face another, non-variant roster. I'll be interested to see what the different cap styles are in this tournament. Because there's different ways you can approach these cap roster builds, and I'm interested in seeing what they look like when we get to the tournament. Let's see. Maybe we can do. Oh, I already drafted that. Let me switch accounts. Let me do the other iron. And I think I'm going to try to find some drafts we can do at the end of the stream. Okay, I already did the Perfecto Sunrise draft here, so we don't have that one. What else am I going to enter into? Well, I'm not going to enter Bagels and Schmear because I don't want to lose to Lisa Loves Biology. Let's see. How about the 20-man Perfecto? Is that a... Oh, I'm already in it. Okay. I'm already in that one. How about Primetime Perfecto? We'll enter that one. Or I could do something that's coming up sooner, like nearly... Oh, that's full. I'm probably going to have a pretty busy day tomorrow, so let me do Primetime Perfecto. I don't want to be doing a bunch of drafts during the day. You know what? I have a bunch of Friday drafts on nothing, which I think is a gold. Yeah. I have 3 of these we can do. I have 3 gold PTs we can do. So that's what we'll do. Let me get signed up for some iron stuff here. Historical cap is one I like. Oh, Lisa was right. Did you quick sell some cards? You might have quick sell cards. When you quick sell, or when you feed cards to variants, you have to make sure you don't quick sell tournament cards.
Here, I'll show you something real quick. Am I in? Yeah, okay. Here, I'll show you in card, manage cards. Don't worry, I've done it before where in, what was it? I think it was in PTCS. No, I don't think it was PTCS, but like, Claydog was like, yeah, you're missing a player. Splattyface Jane has also told me. I think Splattyface Jane told me before a tournament fired. Claydog told me after a tournament was over. Alright, so let's, if we go to manage cards, and I have like a quick sell. Here's my live iron quick sell. Right, so I would set card type to live. And over here, I do only duplicates, but then you have to hit not on tournament roster. So not on tournament roster will make sure it only quick sell cards that are not already on the roster. Because it's kind of weird the way it works. Like, right, if you click duplicates only, there's an original and then there's a duplicate. But there's nothing preventing you from putting the original and the duplicate on separate tournament rosters. And I wish, from a quality of life perspective, that would be a great thing. Where once you put a player on a roster, that when you put that same player on another roster, that it always just takes that same one that's already on a roster. Right now, it doesn't do that. So the other thing I do now is I have here, I added this column, is it on a tournament roster already? Because when I'm building a roster, if there's a yes on here, I make sure I take the one that's already on a tournament roster. Otherwise, I end up with like 2 or 3 cards that I can't quick sell because they're all on tournament rosters. And when it comes to like feeding the variants too, I end up with like 2 or 3 cards that are on tournament rosters that I don't want to feed to a variant. And so adding this column has been helpful, but frankly, it would be great if I didn't have to add this column. Anyway, you may have quick sold some cards that were on your roster. That's the main thing that comes to mind. All right, let me Claydog agrees with all of that. I think it's happened to all of us. I know I've done it. I think Smiley Face Jane has done it. It's a common thing that happens. Kitty Poo Poo's done it. There you go. Yeah. It's endemic. You did it constantly the first. What? Did something change? Did it happen like in PT26 that didn't happen before? Oh, maybe it's when you set up your new filters each cycle. Oh, you just kept forgetting to change the filter? Okay. This is good, though. We're all making Lisa Loves Biology feel better because it is not an uncommon mistake. It is actually very common. All right, sorry, I'm making my way to the account. I just have to make sure I don't miss out on signing up for tournaments for the morning. So I'm going through my bronze accounts now, making sure I'm signed up for all my bronze tournaments. Which I am. Okay, so now we'll go. Oh shoot! I just closed the game by mistake. And that wasn't a crash that time. That was user error. Okay, this is the account we're going to be building the other roster in. So first, let me get into my silver tournaments. We'll do a quick, and we'll get into silver only. What's going on in low silver, by the way? Okay, it's firing in 10 hours. Perfect. I'm signed up. Alright, so let's build this roster. That's the perfect draft. This is right here. Yeah, so you probably did quick sell tournament cards. Okay, all types. Hide dupes. Hide active cards. Okay. We do have an L5 Delancey for 1 point. The power kind of fits the run environment okay. And it is 1 point. But I don't want to over-index on L5s just because they're L5s. Let's start with him, and then we can upgrade him. And we'll take O'Farrell for 2 points. I still like him as a backup. The defense is really good. The contact eye is good. You know, I do like this Danny Goodwin card a lot. But it's full cap. I don't know if I can fit that in. Oh no, it's not full cap. It's up to 94, right? I was able to fit Javi Lopez on the other team. That's a lot of points though for catchers that's not going to play a ton. I mean, he'll play a lot actually, but he'll miss a lot of games. All right, let me see if I can add him in later. That would be a nice add. I like that card a lot. In perfect drafts, I've been taking him a lot. Okay, infielders. Oh, so we don't have a Roy Smalley on this account, do we? Okay. We do have a Carson Williams, but that's also 13 cap points. And the offense isn't great. The defense is really good, but the offense isn't great. Man, I thought this team was going to be easier to build because of all the silver cards, but they're actually not showing up. We could put Terang at second for 3 points. He's very splitty, though. But with 3 points, we can platoon him. We could platoon with Aviles for like, what, 4 points total? And that gives us lots of backup flexibility because Terang plays short and Aviles plays everything. Yeah, I'm going to go Terang Aviles for second base. And that gives us a little bit of backup flexibility too. All right, Swipeface said that's a nice platoon, so we're gonna roll with that. I don't have a good shortstop option, it looks like. So let's see what's out there. We'll go 75 to 94. Actually, we'll probably go non-live. There we go. And what are we going to sort by? Power versus righties, and then we'll do contact versus righties. Aurelia, Smalley. There's no Smalleys for sale. I must have won that other Smalley. We could go Aiden Miller here. What's Royce Lewis's defense at short? Yeah, it's not very good. The same will be Dozier at short. Yeah, not very good. Maybe I just bite the bullet and buy another Aurelia. Or actually, Nimula for 11 points is not bad. Although his defense is not great. His bat's really good. And we already have him. Why is he not showing up? Is his range that low? How low do we have to go? Oh, there he is. 92 range. Alright, we're going to start him. We'll start with him at short. We'll see how that goes. Center field. I did like that gold Griffey. I don't know if we have one on this team. We've got an L5 Ricky Henderson, so that'll work. And then, you're going to use your variant Art Fletcher at shortstop? The cheap defense option? I mean, you keep going deeper in these terms than I do, so maybe I should start doing some defense. Let's try center field. I might buy another gold Griffey. The other gold Griffey I already had, but I like this card a lot. It plays both ways. The Trout, 210K. I mean, I don't play gold. Someone who plays gold should buy it, apparently. Oh, is this Smiley Face James selling it? That's you almost got me that time. You almost got me that time. That was really good. That was really good. That was good. You almost got me. All right, let's see. All right, let's go look at bats for the other positions. I still like Brandon Moss at first for 2 points. First face VR. Um, I kind of like L5 Buhner for 4 points. I think he's actually better than the base Cruz, so L5 Buhner. Well, so Lisa Fauci, this is where the drafts are really helpful because the drafts introduce you to these other players. Oh, L5 Dozier for second base. Yes, please. Okay, hold on. This changes things. The Terang Aviles platoon could play potentially. Well, Vilas could play third, but Terang then is kind of without a home. Yeah, silver and gold. So I before Perfectos came out, I really liked the gold silver and the silver only. Okay, so Buhner both ways versus in right field. Ricky both ways in left field. In left field. Junior both ways in center field. Nimala at short both ways. Okay, in this power environment, I think I gotta go Dozier at second. L5 Dozier, I think, is too good to pass up. Brandon Moss versus righties. Delancey versus righties. O'Farrell versus lefties. I think I have a Voight on this team already, so we can use him for. The Bob Robertson is tempting though. That huge power. I would just put him in both ways, I guess. Yeah, Moss is still better versus righties. So Diamond is pretty expensive for a one way. Oh, I've got the Cecil Fielder LE card on this team. Nice. He's my VL first baseman. Sweet. Okay, this is going pretty well. I like this. All right. Third base. Third base continues to be. Oh, this is where maybe we go Nettles Williams. Or we could go Nettles. Nettles Aviles. That could be interesting. All right, Terang is out. I think Terang is out. Terang has no home now on this roster. Let me bring in Williams and Nettles and see what they look like. Because Williams is only 2 points, and Nettles is free. And in this run environment, I actually think I like Williams better than Aviles versus lefties. If I need the point back, we'll go back to Aviles, but I think I like this platoon. Although I could keep Aviles just to be my utility infielder too. But that lineup is pretty good. Now we have DH. We need DH. I mean, I guess I could do Bob Robertson both ways. Or I could go Cal Daniels VR for 1 point. I like that a lot. I like that idea a lot. Got an L5 Cal Daniels. Am I running up on my cap? No, I have enough. I have enough room. All right, and then I have one more batter spot for a VLDH. Or I could add Don Drysdale to my pitching staff. Oh yeah, my backups might be... Yeah, let me see what my backups look like. Just the outfield is a little sketchy. But if I make Shane Mack my VLDH, that would solve that. Or not even Shane Mack. It could be Jimmy Wynn. Could be Jimmy Wynn. But basically like a DH that can play outfield. A VL DH that can play outfield. Or I could take Don Drysdale on the pitching staff, DH him versus lefties, and then Jimmy Wynn. The contact's a bit low. Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz could be good. No, I think the concern would be backup center field, though. Let's see. So Ricky would have to play center. Cruz or Aviles. So I don't like having a starter backing up. So what about do I have an L5 Shane Mack on here? Why isn't Shane Mack showing up anywhere? Oh, Mac is low silver. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Oh. Okay, let's do this then. I mean, I do want to keep Cruz. How can I do that? You'd start Aviles over Williams. Smiley-Face Jane hates my L5 Matt Williams. She tries to get rid of him in every tournament. Harrison can't play center though, can he? That I don't think. I don't. Does he play center? I actually don't even know if I have a Harrison on this team. I kind of assumed I would, but okay, I do. He does not play center, so that doesn't solve that issue. Jimmy Wynn plays center, but not very well. Well, what if I do this? Hold on. What if I do this? What if I... Oh, no. I like keeping... Never mind. That wasn't going to solve it. All right. What are my center field options? Mickey Mantle's an 81. If I took him instead of... Okay. Instead of Cruz, he could play center field. Ian Desmond's free. He's a 98 center field. Yeah. Oh, yes. My face just said Desmond. Yeah, I was looking at Felch. I do have a level 5 of him. Okay, so what happens if I just go with this? Oh, we don't have a backup center fielder. That's right. Okay, wait. Hold on. What about... I have an idea. Does Bullet Joe play center? Oh, he's a 68. Dang it. Granderson. I think he's a little too mediocre in both bat and glove. Oh, you're thinking? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't have a variant Granderson. I don't have. I don't think I have any gold variants because I don't play gold on this account. Oh, so I'd go with a two-way third baseman. I guess I could. I mean, Nettles isn't terrible versus lefties. I could just remove Williams since Smiley Face Jane hates Matt Williams, and then Nettles would play both ways. Because I think in this run environment, I like Nettles versus lefties better than I like Aviles versus lefties. And now I can get a backup outfielder, like a legit backup outfielder. I get Barfield for free. He's a 116 in center field. I think it's Barfield for now. Yeah, now the backup situation looks pretty good. Yeah, I could do Miller as an upgrade over Dozier, maybe, or yeah. Let me get the pitching staff together, and we'll see how many points I have left. Because that is a pretty cheap lineup. All right, let's see. We're gonna optimize around. Oh, we have a level 5 Doc Ellis. That might be good. We got Garrett Richards. I like Garrett Richards a lot. Tommy John for the bullpen, 3 points. Earl Hamilton for the bullpen, 1 point. Byster for the rotation, 3 points. Can I afford Dean Chance also? Let's see. Oh, how many points is Dominic Brown? I do like his card a lot. Speckle, thank you for the scriptures for Crouton. Oh, I really like this Bert Gallia card. Let's add that one in. Okay. I hope I can keep this rotation. This is a cool rotation. I like this a lot. Let's see. Let me put them in order. Probably Richards first. Chance, Ellis, Gallia, Bystrom. Okay. And then let's get some bullpen pieces. He's a max. It is a good card though. Can I submit this now? No, I don't have enough relief pictures yet. Oh, he's 90. He's not max. Let's see if we can fit him in. We'll have to move him out for a second, though, to finish the pitching staff. All right, I think one or two more lefties. Cheap ones. Bullpen lefties. We have a Kuzman. Is there a variant Kuzman available yet? Oh, hold on. We might be maxed out on variant. No, we have 3 for 3 more. Okay. All right, so we'll get the variant Kuzma, even though it's in the bullpen. Oh, the Nelson Browse. I do remember liking Nelson Browse. Let me see what that card looks like. Yeah, I like this. Let's go ahead and grab one just in case we have to do that. Okay. Yeah, because there's several of those guys we can downgrade. It is in modern. I'm a little worried about that lower stuff, but let's see. Let me get another lefty. Oh, yeah, the Kuzman. The Kuzman. Kuzman. I like this. I do like this Bubich card. It's just that I'm going to be going all righties in the rotation, and he's too expensive to use in the pen. So there's Kuzman. Go ahead and get the variant. I already have the base. Okay. And we'll get some right-handed relievers. Again, we'll go cheap here. I like Reardon for free. I like that one. I kind of like the Rourke. All right, we've hit the variant cap. But we can replace the bullpen pitchers with base. I do like the Escobar. The Curate I like too. These are all free. Yeah, I think Curate is going to make the cut here. Clemens or... Yeah, this Clemens is pretty tough to beat for free. Okay, so I like this bullpen. How many points do we have? We have 49 points. That's nice. All right, that's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, when I looked at Clemens versus Escobar, though, I liked the Clemens profile a little bit better. I like the stuff control combo. We give up a little HR, we give up a lot of PBAB, but I think I'm okay with that here. If anything, Escobar might take the place of someone else. Like Rourke, maybe? But I like Rourke's home run suppression here. Because Escobar's home run suppression. It's actually pretty close. It's actually pretty close. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, Escobar really only has the edge on stuff. I think Rourke has too much other good stuff going for him. So now we can upgrade the bats quite a bit here. Or we can upgrade a starting pitcher spot. But I don't know. I like this rotation. All right, Reardon's going to close. And I think my stoppers are going to be Clemens and Hamilton. Curate and John, and then Rourke and Kuzman in middle relief. Okay, so now I think Dominic Brown is someone we want to bring in here. Over who, though? That contact power combination is huge on Brown. VR. Maybe over Ricky? I think it's over Ricky. Because Brown would play both ways, right? Yes, sorry, Fishing. That's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. So Barfield's gone. And then we activate Dominic Brown. And he starts versus righties and left. And then it's closer versus lefties. I mean, I'm still gonna go Brown, but it's closer. And then depth charts still look okay. Your theme team where you only played Iron Bronze qualified, you have 0 perfect points or stars. Okay, now we also can go ahead and get what's his face? Aiden Miller. He would probably replace. Does he replace Aviles on the roster, but he starts? Let me see. I might have to bring Aviles back for backups, but yeah, Miller's better than Nimala versus righties. And then also versus lefties, yeah. Yeah. And then Nimla becomes a very expensive backup. But for best of 9, maybe I'm okay with having an expensive backup. Because he's probably going to play a lot. Okay, I still have 17 points, so I can upgrade starters or I can upgrade the bullpen. You don't have Vilas as a backup over Nimala? Ooh, I forgot about Danny Goodwin. Yes, 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 yes. Danny Goodwin. Thank you for the reminder, Smiley Face Jane. Yeah. Yeah. I like that a lot. Danny Goodwin. Activate him. He's actually good enough that I might want to start him both ways. You know what? He'll be off the bench versus lefties, but he'll start every second game. So then, Nimala, Aviles. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, we still have 14 points. I mean, this is going to be a cheaper build because I have all these boosted silvers. But where we don't have them is in the starting rotation, so maybe we upgrade the starting rotation. Oh, I do like Van Mungo, but I don't have him on this team. That Van Mungo card is so good. Maybe I can buy one before the tournament starts. Although I'd only use it for this tournament. That seems kind of dumb. Let's see, who else? I do like Carlos Royer. I don't know if I like him better than the starters I already have, though. I mean, he'd definitely be an upgrade for over Bystrom or Gallia. This Jimenez card I like a lot too. Oh, what about Bullington? What about Bullington? Bullington could be a good ad. Yeah, I'm thinking Bullington. Bullington over Royer for sure. And I don't want to go lefty in the rotation, so it's either Bullington. Yeah, I think it's Bullington. All right, let's go ahead and just grab a Bullington for now. We'll figure it out. Okay. Bullington is 94, so I can replace anyone over 80. I was hoping it was going to be Bystrom, but I guess it'll be Gallia. Oh, I got the variant by mistake. Oh well. Might as well boost them since I already got them. Okay, I like this rotation even more now. We have 2 points under the cap. Can I get Gallia back somehow? Gallia for Bystrom. Can I free up 2 points somewhere? Where can I free up 2 points? That's true. Replace O'Farrell with a 75. Yeah. Pudge. No, Pudge is 1 point. Downgrade Ellis. Oh, Doc Ellis. Yeah, he is my number 4 starter. I'm wondering if there's a cheaper Tommy John. Although I don't know, that card is really I like this card a lot for this era. See, that's the problem. I also like Doc Ellis a lot for this run environment because he has big home run suppression. Two points. 2 points. I don't know. I think maybe I just eat the 2 points. Ellis to Walter Johnson. Let me see. Oh, maybe I don't have the Walter Johnson. I wouldn't mind putting Grover Cleveland Alexander L5 in the rotation. His HRA isn't as good, but his stuff is big. But let me check the Walter Johnson. I don't know if I have him on the team. Yeah, I don't have this card. Let's see. I do like it. Wait, what? How many points is it? 86 points. I don't know. Why am I so much higher on the Doc Ellis than everybody else? Like that huge HRA PBAB combination, I really like a lot for this run environment. I don't know that many pitchers have higher HRA than him, right? What's the maximum HRA? 170. Okay, though although getting Gallia back in would would help because his HRA is almost as high. So I think I need to think of it as the package, right? It's Gallia Walter Johnson for Doc Ellis Bystrom. That I get a little bit more, I think. Because the Bystrom feels like a stretch in the rotation right now. Yeah, and then do I? He's just been around so long that there's cheaper options that are just as good as the variant, even. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I think when I think of it as this, if I think of it as Bystrom Ellis for Walter Johnson Gallia, I think it makes more sense to me. I can't remember what screen I'm looking for here. I think I'm looking for this. Okay, so now if I do. Yeah, in the modern run environment, this stuff's going to play, I think, really well. And then, wait a second. Would I get any points back for that or no? 7888. All right, so let's see. Bystrom, Ellis, Walter Johnson, Gallia. Okay, I'm right at the cap. Because what I was wondering was, would that free up enough? Because once I looked at his card, I wanted Grover Cleveland Alexander in my bullpen, like as a stopper. But I think we're good. I think we're good. I think this is better overall. Yeah, now my number 5 starter is way better than it was before. Okay, I like this. I like this quite a bit. And then I have to boost the Kuzman, Reardon, and Bullington. Everyone else is boosted. Well, actually, I could put in another variant. Is there another variant I have? I don't think there is. Oh, they have another one. Which is fine. We'll have one variant on the table. Okay, so let me screenshot that. Oh, that's true. I could buy a variant Richards. That is a good point. Let's see. Yeah, he is my number 2 starter. Yeah, let's do that. All right, cool. Cool. Alright, let's get the lineup set. Ricky, you're going to steal. And Aiden Miller, you're going to steal. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's get this into lineups now. Miller's going to lead off. We'll have Brown hit cleanup. Moss hit third. Daniels fifth. Who's going to hit second? Maybe Cal Daniels? Bueller. I think something like that. And I have to make sure I have good win every other game versus righties or versus lefties. Depth chart versus right. Okay, so versus righties is done. Versus lefties now. Aiden Miller leading off again. Who's the number 2? Maybe Brown? Then Cruz. Fielder. Bueller. Junior. Dozier. Nettles, O'Farrell. Something like that. With Goodwin playing every other day. Maybe every third, just to make sure Goodwin gets rest. Because I don't want him missing starts versus righties. That's the main thing. So we'll give him every third game versus lefties. Okay, I think we're done. Just got to do those boosts. We're under 3,000 clubhouse stars though. That makes me feel uneasy. But we're at the end of the cycle, so I guess it's fine. I remember at the beginning of the cycle I said, I'm going to try to keep 1,000 Clubhouse stars in reserve for all my accounts. 1,000. Seems so funny now. Okay. I also thought by doing 2 pack rip sessions every Thursday, my packs wouldn't pile up over the course of the cycle. Go to the next OT with tens of thousands of unspent stars. It's just gross. Well, I think with the dead balls and with the low diamond Phillips, I'm just gonna upgrade my league team, I guess, and see what we can do at the end of the season. But I'm learning. Like next cycle, I think I'll do better. I mean, assuming I play next cycle. I'm just kidding. I'm totally gonna play next cycle. All right, so I think this team is done. So I think we could do another wheel spin. Let me get the pack giveaway form ready. It is true. I do have hoarding tendencies. It is true. I don't. For a second, I thought I.J. Crichton said hoarding tendencies. No, I added the tendencies, and it's completely an inaccurate modifier. For the packs, my excuse was I didn't want to run out of packs to do the pack rip sessions. But that quickly fell by the wayside by the time we got to like the end of summer, pretty much. I had enough packs by then to get to the end of the cycle. And part of what happens is I underestimate how many packs you get from missions, and I underestimate how many packs you win playing tournaments. Right, so those all didn't get factored in. And then I started playing quick, so I think I'm now I'm now making more packs than I rip each week. Like by far. Okay, I think the pack giveaway form is ready. Let me go ahead and put this in the... Alright, and then I'll put it into the chat. Okay, there it is. Good luck, everybody. Okay, let's see. How many minutes to the next ad break? Okay, good. I'm gonna do a 3-minute BRB. So and then we'll close the form and we'll do the wheel spin when I get back. All right. Good luck, everybody.
All right, looks like we're back. All right, got a good participation again in the wheel spin. Let me set up the spreadsheet. That'll give everyone a few extra seconds to get in if anyone else is about to enter. You can also just let me know in the chat and I'll keep it open for you. All right, I'm not hearing anyone requesting that I keep the forum open, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. Good luck, everybody. There are 5 of you in session number 2, spin number 2. Slide Fishing with another good name for the upcoming theme team. This might be my new favorite. This might be my new favorite. Although I would have gone with a different baseball player name, but it's all good. All right, let's put the wheel up. Yeah, that's good. 5 names, so 5 shuffles. There's a couple of Asia Wilson Ramoses here. There's a couple of Nerd of Anarchies over here. But other than that, everyone's pretty spread around. I might have gone Asia Wilson Alvarez, but it's so good. That's so good. I like that one a lot. All right, here we go with the spin. Good luck, everybody. Asia Wilson Ramos is the winner. Congratulations, Smiley Face Jane. All right. So I thought I'd knock out a couple drafts before we raid out tonight. So I'm going to be doing these anyway, so. This is all double gold. So it's all gold, double. Oh, you're concerned, but he wasn't a Twins legend. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's do this. I think it's new, just modern run environment, so no adjustments. I do like this Jim Sundberg a lot. I like the defense. The bat's pretty good. The shape isn't ideal for modern, but I do like it. Although the Victor, yeah, I think I'm leaning Noah Schultz, Jim Sundberg here. Although I do like Kim as a backup infielder, but I think Schultz Sundberg.
Oh, my good old buddy Nelson Cruz. And the gold Schmidt has a good power, so I think we'll go Schmidt Cruz. Um, yeah, I think that's solid right there. Um, I might be leaning into the power a bit too much, but I'm thinking Greenberg and either Schilling or Benitez. You right there, buddy? I think we need starters, so we'll go Schilling. Even though Benitez's card is better, we do need starters, so. Sure. Oh, I forgot about Churn. Yeah, he's a newer card. I forgot about him. I I don't like the low stuff of Zon in Modern, but I do like Churn. You're right. I forgot about Churn. Thanks for that. Churn was a good call. I do like this Eovaldi despite the lower stamina. You take Zon over Schilling? Yeah, over Schilling. Yeah, I guess so, but not over Churn. I don't know. Even the Schilling, if there's anything about the stadium or the era that or not the stadium, if there's anything about the era that brought strikeouts down, I would take this on. I just worry about that 35 stuff. I do like the Dennis Leonard, so maybe Leonard Uvaldi. None of these position players are doing it for me, except maybe Cano. I think we can do better than Cano, though, at second base, so we'll go Leonard Uvaldi. Oh, look, there's Danny Goodwin. I like this catcher, in case I haven't mentioned it. And we'll do the Larry Walker. I like this Larry Walker a lot. We do need a center fielder still. Maybe Carroll at second base. And yeah, Simmons is a 91. And if he gets back to bump to backup, that's fine too. So I think Carroll Simmons. I do like Sammy Strang a lot. Position flexibility that I still don't have a shortstop. But I don't love Bartlett, so it's not him. I'm thinking either Dibble or Gilliam. Gilliam B as a backup. We do need a backup second baseman. Or Dibble would just be another arm. We have 2 righty relievers already, though, so... Oh, interesting. AI put Goodwin in left because we didn't have a left fielder. Because I was like, oh, we only have 1 catcher. Maybe I'll take Bando, but we do have Goodwin. I think we do. How many second basemen are still coming? 4. I don't know. This makes me nervous that we don't have any middle infielder except Jamie Carroll. But Gilliam doesn't play short either. Okay, we're going to go Dibble, I think. Now we'll see what we get here. Well, there's my boy Doc Ellis. And then I do like the Edsel Walker. Sam Bankhead would be good to fill us a lot of backup spots. I think it's Walker Ellis here. Hickman's tempting, but I think that's right. Renteria. Hopefully he becomes a backup, but I think he'll be good. And then it's Salmon or Crispy Young. All right, if Goodwin goes back to catcher, we only have 3 outfielders. Okay, Salmon only plays right, though, so that doesn't help a ton. We've already got Larry Walker there. So maybe we go pitcher? He's super splitty, though. I don't love Crispy Young here. I'm not psyched about either of these 2 choices. Actually, Justin Steele. No, he's a little too low on every rating there. Super good live card, but see, this Walker only plays 1 position, so I don't think I could take Salmon. I don't think I can take him. I think it's Crispy Young. Oh, Brendan Little. Yeah, that control always freaks me out, though. I mean, actually, is it any worse than... Yeah, it is worse. It's still worse than Crispy Young's control. It's somehow worse than Crispy Young's control. I'm doing Crispy Young. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. Oh, Smiley Face Jane said Crispy Young, too. Okay. Don Buford... If Buford starts, then Carroll can back up. That helps a lot with the defense. What does our defense look like right now? Actually, Buford goes here. Carroll goes over here, I think. But definitely Buford. I'm trying to figure out a way the McCovey works. I think he's better than Strang VR DH. Yeah. So I think Buford McCovey. And then, yeah. And now Strang is backup, so now all the backup spots are filled. Could still use a good backup center fielder. Almost certainly Ellsworth. Yeah. Ellsworth and oh, Cobb. Oh, we don't need backup infielders anymore though. We need a center fielder, and we always need arms. I think O'Day, Ellsworth. Yeah, we're set on backup infielder, so I think that's probably it. Garrett Richards, perfect. We got one more center fielder coming because I don't think it's Bobby Del Greco. We could take Hazel for the VR bat. Or we could go... I don't love Cordero here. I think it's Richards Barker or Richards Hazel. We still have 5 starting pitchers and a reliever coming, so I think we can do better than this Len Barker. Not that it's bad, but I think we can do better. So Richards Hazel, I think, here. And then hope we get a center fielder. We have one coming. I hope it's a legit center fielder. No, it's Chili Davis. Total backfire. Got some good pitching choices here, though. This Matlack is pretty good. The McHenry is pretty good. Oh, yeah, we do have Tim Raines. Thank you, Spyfish. In center field 115. Yeah. Big upgrade to our center field backup defense. And I think it's McHenry or Matlack here. What do I need more of, a lefty or a righty? I think I could use either one. Another lefty would work, though. We go Matlack. Yeah, I was concerned about not having a decent glove backing up center field, but now I think Raines is a good answer there. All right, I think that's it. Matlack Raines. All right, let's see. Yeah, wants to start Matlack. I like Edsel Walker better in this run environment. Okay, so Richards number 1. I think Ellsworth is my 2. Leonard Ellis Walker. I think maybe Ellis Leonard Walker. Okay, bullpen. I kind of thought Eovaldi would end up being the stopper. But maybe it's Crispy Young. Young Schultz. Crouton. Grumbling. Dibble. Closer. Eovaldi middle relief. Churn. Oh, day setup. And then, yeah, this is good. I like this. I like this bullpen. Actually, O'Day, closer, Young, middle relief, Churn, stopper. Okay. Oh, it's actually starting Reigns in center field. I think versus righty, yes. Versus lefty, maybe we go Simmons. Okay, Reigns, Walker, Cruz, McCovey. Let's go Buford, Walker, Cruz, McCovey, Schmidt, Goodwin, Greenberg, Renteria. All right, versus lefties. I think it's sort of going to be similar. Walker batting third. Without Reigns, though, we need. Oh yeah, actually, Renteria leading off versus lefties, I like a lot. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. I still like Buford Walker than Cruz. Then we'll go Schmidt, McCovey, Greenberg, Goodwin, Simmons. Simmons, Goodwin. And we'll go Sundberg every other game versus lefties. Mostly so Goodwin definitely starts versus righties. Check out Carroll and Strang backing up so much stuff. That's awesome. I think I want. Oh, good. Hazel is the second DH. Okay, that works. We'll let Rain steal a little bit, just a little bit. Crouton grumbling again. And Renteria. All right. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Crouton for his walk, late night walk, and then get ready for bed. So I think it's a good time to raid out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your help during the roster build. Some really good suggestions that definitely made it into the final roster. And let's see. You know what? I do want to. What's today? Thursday? Oh, it's our last chance to raid Ophi. So we'll raid Ophi tonight. I was thinking Sarah Mahoney music is on. We haven't raided her in a long time. But she's probably getting ready to wrap. Oh no, she's done. She's finished. So yeah. So we're raiding Ophi and not it's not Ophi and Stitcher, it's just Ophi. We're raiding Ophi. And then yeah, this weekend when Ophi's not on, we'll be raiding into some other folks. There's no Midnight Sumo live tournaments right now, but we'll resume that too when they have live sumo going on again. All right. Tomorrow night we'll do the 3 drafts for PTMS, and I don't think that'll take the whole time. So maybe we'll do a pack grip session or something, but we'll figure it out. Oh, and I've been watching curling on my Discord voice channel. There's usually a session in the morning, Pacific time, and then there's a session in the evening. The evening usually bumps up against dinner time and stuff, so I can't always do that. And it'll definitely bump up into my afternoon stream tomorrow. But if you ever see the little TV screen icon on my Discord, it's probably because I'm watching curling. So if you want to come hang out, watch some curling, feel free to pop in. All right. Tomorrow afternoon, I do have a 4 p.m. Pacific time stream after Dr. Dynastic. I am going to do the Terrence Gore. Well, it's Terrence Gore and it's Vicky Lolich stream. So we'll do that. And you can win packs guessing how that team's going to do. I should send out an announcement. Yeah, I wasn't sure about whether I wanted to do that or not because I definitely shouldn't be streaming the Olympics. Even though it's just a Discord voice channel, so that's why I wasn't doing that.
So that's kind of why I didn't announce it. But also, if you're interested and you let me know, I will message you on Discord whenever I put it on. So yeah, Claydog and Speckle were in there this evening. It was a lot of fun. So, and if you haven't heard some of the people in the community, you'll get to hear what some people sound like. Although most people have played at least one community game in the voice chat, so I think most people's voices are now known. But it's always still fun hanging out in the voice chat together. So, all right, well, see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night or both. And I think Ezra said he's going to do his PTMS roster build tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. All right, and if I don't see you, good luck in PTMS, everybody.